Hi everyone, so I just wanted to make a really quick video on how to apply my Waterslide nail decals. I've been getting a lot of questions asking if the transfer gel is required. It is not required, but it is highly recommended. So I'm just going to show you a quick demonstration on why I recommend this method for application purposes as opposed to any other method that is out there right now. This is just something that I really love. It's just super easy, super quick, and leaves really less room for errors. So I went ahead and I already prepped my nail. I removed all the shine from the nail. I also already cut out my nail decal that I'm going to be using for this demonstration. So what I'm going to do now is there is nothing on this layer. All I did was remove the shine. I'm just going to add the transfer gel and cure that for 30 seconds. You're just going to apply one quick thin layer all around the nail as if it was like a base coat. Going to go ahead and cure that for 30 seconds. Now, usually while that is curing, I will go ahead and apply my decal into the water. It usually doesn't, I recommend 15 seconds, but it really doesn't even take that long. I'm gonna try to get it out. Usually I'll just dunk it in really quick and it'll start to slide off. So you can see the backing here. It's already sliding off. So once you start to see it sliding off like that, it's pretty much good to go. So I am going to take my nail out of the light. So now what this transfer gel does, it just allows for a nice tacky surface on the nail. And that's what we want because these decals are not adhesive. They need some sort of tacky surface to adhere to. So that's what this transfer gel is acting as, a tacky surface for our decals. So now I'm just going to go ahead and apply. I like to push my decals up a little bit, coming up from the top. This way, when I apply it, I can remove the back. Now, you really want to make sure you're pretty precise on your placement for your decal, because once you put it on, you can't really move it. It's set in place. That's where it's going to be. So if you put it crooked, it's going to be crooked. So you just want to be pretty accurate on your placement. So now you can see it's not all the way on. So what I do is I just firmly push down on the middle, and then I take my two thumbs here and I just push the sides, kind of pulling at the sides to kind of smooth out any air bubbles or ridges, excuse me, that might be poking up. And then just kind of flatten everything out like that. And you can see it fits pretty snug. Now, sometimes depending on the length of the nail of the client or yourself, you will get some overhang hanging off here. Now, that's not a problem because with the transfer gel, it kind of locks it in place. So now the decal's on there, it's not going to move for the most part. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could rip this off, but it's a good adherent for the decal. So now I'm just going to take a nail file and I'm just going to file off that excess. Just kind of quick. And you could see it's already coming off right here. And then I'll just pull it. See? Comes right off. So we're going to do the same to the other side. Any overhang, you just file it right off. Now, I also recommend, because this is a fake nail, you can't really see how it looks if it was on my finger. But if this was on my finger, I would get a nail brush, dip it in some acetone, and just kind of go around the cuticle area if there's any overhang there. And usually like right about here that you might get a little bit of overhang, And with that nail brush and the nail polish remover, just kind of lightly wipe it off, and it'll come right off, almost like nail polish. Like if you get a little nail polish on your cuticle area from polishing it and you want to remove it, it's the same process. So now I'm just getting rid of that overhang. And there's a little bit here at the free edge. File that off. Comes right off. See? So now just dust away any debris that came up from filing. And it's pretty set. Now you could add any glitters or anything else you want to add to it. But at this point, it's pretty much done. I'm just going to go ahead and add my top coat to it to seal the deal. To seal everything. Make sure you get around those corners, the free edge, and kind of just lock that bad boy right in there. Now I'm going to go ahead and cure this. All right, this is done. I am going to go ahead and wipe off that inhibition layer because this is not a non-wipe top coat. Now it's just a nice smooth decal. The edges are all smooth. There's no bubbles. Oh, there's a little bit there, but I mean, I could still file that off. But that's it. That's all there is to it. And your decal is all done. This is why I just highly recommend using any sort of transfer gel. You don't even have to buy it from my shop. You just need any sort of tacky surface to adhere to the nail to make a smooth application process. Quick, easy application. Hope this helps. Thanks, guys.